Greetings, meatbags. Welcome to the second part of Timbo's meltdown, after finding out he's gonna need to kneel to reality in the relatively near future. That's right. He was told by the police that if he didn't go to court, he was gonna be arrested. We have to once again say, if you're watching Spud Dud, your best option is going to court. It really is. Forget the fact that you'll have to kneel to it, and the judge when you're told to rise. Take the ego hit and skip jail. Of course, the Timbo we know would never kneel.
Exactly. He's got his reality, and real reality can just suck it, which is pretty much what he's about to say. There's another way he wants reality to change as well. He wants likes, lots of likes. And when he doesn't get them, well, just watch.
Tim Dooley is here to set his rules about how he wants the world to be. Because that's the way it's gonna be. I don't agree with the world. I don't agree with the world. I don't agree with the laws. I don't agree with the kings. I don't agree with Trump. I don't agree with the world. I don't agree with the internet. I don't agree with anything. So I don't agree with reality.
Well, might as well tell us that titanium is tough or that dry ice is cold. That you don't agree with reality is probably the one and only thing everyone can agree on. That is exactly the problem you keep running into, reality itself. People who live in it tend to prefer reality to the delusional fantasies of folks like you. And if they don't, they tend to make up their own versions too. And newsflash, the vast majority are not making up a reality based on a loser from Denmark who blames children for being victims. They just aren't.
I don't agree with society. I don't agree with anything, anybody. I only subscribe to me, to my reality, to my point of view. And that will be it. Forever and ever. Always, always. And you can call me, I don't care what you call me. You could call me schizophrenic. You could call me crazy. You could say, you live in your own reality. And I say, yeah. What are you going to do about it?
We're going to watch you continue to fail at life and make fun of you for thinking your reality is more valid than actual reality. Unless you decide to get professional help, become boring, or stop the Psycho Potato Show.
You agree when they give you free cash? Yeah, exactly. What are you going to do about it?
Laugh at your ridiculous reasoning because it shows just how out of touch you really are. You're probably going to go to jail. And it's going to be completely your fault for rejecting reality.
What are you going to do about it? That I don't give a fuck about them, and they give me my fucking, I'm king. I am the king. I am the king. I should be paid better. I should be paid better. Shut your fuck peasant. I should be paid better. You can give me some money because I don't feel like it's enough. Either way. So, but if you want to come to the king here and you want to service me too, you can also pay.
And just like that, he beat Darkside Phil at something.
Otherwise, meh.
Phil may have more provable hours streamed than Timbo, but that was the griftiest attempt at grifting we've seen for a long time.
You understand, Dingy?
At least Phil usually calls for support, not money outright.
I just don't care.
Right here we have another way his reality sucks. He genuinely believes that the shit he does is worth money. Be it having ChatGPT make up stories about him, prompting Suno for potato music, or even just sitting there and bitching. Timbo thinks money should be coming in. Despite the garbage content, his shitty attitude, and even more disgusting past. Talk about Cyrax 2.0.
But that's the beauty. That's what happens when you fuck somebody over.
Really? We thought this is what happens.
Here you go, Larry. You see what happens? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens? This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry. This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass? This is what happens. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the ass? This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger. What the fuck are you doing, man?
And cue 3 minutes of typing.
Legendary tale of how King Tim Dooley rose to power, forged by betrayal, disillusionment, the unyielding spirit of a potato. The coronation of King Tim Dooley. Once upon a time,
Can we get some likes?
in a world drowning...
Observation! Hey, Spudbag, people are supposed to like videos when they like them. It's not up for you to demand, as you're about to soon start doing. Likes tell YouTube that the person enjoyed whatever it was they saw, and puts the video in a list of, wait for it, videos that they like. If they don't really like the video, then their like list gets cluttered up with garbage. This is another way your reality sucks. If we lived in your world, we'd have to like every video to prove we aren't stalking, thus taking away the ability for the audience to provide direct feedback. What a maroon.
In deception, a man named Tim Dooley walked among the common folk. He had seen the system for what it was, a grand illusion, a rigged game where the dice were loaded, and the deck stacked against those who dared to think. The police, the government, the politicians, the media, the internet, even his own peers, they all played their role,
Can we get some likes?
pretending they stood for something greater.
Can we get some likes?
But when the time came for truth, justice,
Can we get some
or even
likes?
the
Otherwise I'm
simplest
gonna ban
human
every
decency,
single one of you.
They folded like rotten tomatoes.
If we cannot get
Tim
any
was
likes,
trying
I'm gonna
to
ban
believe
every one of you.
He gave them a
Because you're
chance,
all stalking me then.
but every
So
time
you
they let
better
him
fucking
down.
like the video now.
They
Right
promised
now.
safety,
Like the video
but
right
delivered
now
only
or you're all
fear.
gonna get banned.
They spoke of fairness, but peddled only corruption. They claimed to uphold order, but were themselves
Like the video.
architects of chaos.
Well, gee, Timbo, we don't like this live stream, though. And you already banned the meat bag, so we're just gonna go on neither liking nor disliking this tripe.
So he rejected them, all of them. The last attempt.
Like the video, I'm
One
gonna
day,
ban
the
you.
police came knocking on his door. It was an urgent matter, they claimed. They had orders. They had power. They had the
Like
weight
the
of
video, I'm
system
gonna ban
behind them.
every single
But Tim
person
was never
that
home.
typed in the chat
The
right now.
officers stood there dumbfounded. They knocked again, no answer. They peered
Okay.
through the windows. Only the
You're
echoes
out.
of his absence greeted
You're out.
them. Frustrated,
You're gone. You're
they called
gone.
his phone.
You're all
Tim
gone.
Dooley, we need to talk.
You're
A
gone.
brief silence. Then came the voice, unbothered, detached, commanding.
I can't believe
"Fuck
it.
off."
So
The officer stammered. Sir, this is serious. If
that's
you don't
it.
cooperate, we'll
don't
have to
fucking
take
come
you
and
in."
talk to me then.
Tim laughed.
Let's look at what you're demanding we like. A story you prompted ChatGPT for about you owning the police when they come to pick you up. Timbo, from other videos we've seen of your interactions with law enforcement, the suspension of disbelief for us to enjoy such a story is impossible to overcome. You might as well be telling a story about Cyrax beating up Marty, or any other normal human. This is fantasy at a child's level, dressed up with AI. In our opinion, what you are offering is not worth any kind of remuneration. Demanding approval kind of reminds us of holding the stream hostage, except you have no quality content to hold back. This is it, and it really sucks. If your content was a person and you were holding a gun to its head, we'd say, might as well shoot, shoot! Go ahead and shoot!
A laugh
You
so
don't wanna
deep
like
it
the
shook
video?
very
Fine.
foundation of their
And
authority.
don't fucking come here and talk
You
to
think
me.
I fear a cage?
Like the video
He said.
or don't talk to me.
You think walls can hold me?
Like me or
If
fuck
you
off.
drag me to your pathetic
Like me
little
or fuck
prison,
off. That's
then
it.
I will simply
Like
be
it
king
or
of the jail.
fuck off.
A system that holds no
Stop
power.
this. So, like the video or I'm gonna ban every single person that talks in the chat. That's it. You're gonna have to like the video or you're gonna have to fuck off. That's it.
That's a great tagline for your channel, Timbo. Like me or fuck off. Doesn't sound needy or demanding at all, does it?
I'm gonna repeat it. Like the video or don't talk here. You talk once. If there's no likes, if you don't like the video, you're not welcome here. I'm gonna fuck you all up. So you like the video before you talk. That's how it goes. I don't want to sit here with 16 freaks and creeps and tell you guys that you should be doing something else with your life. Because if you can't like the video, then what the fuck is wrong with you? If you can't like the video, what are you here for?
We're here to mock and laugh. Hello! Now let's frame the situation as it is in reality and let us ask you a question. If you can't do anything worth liking, what are you here for?
If you can't say nice things, what are you here for? If you don't like me, what are you here for? Fuck off. It's that simple. So I was going to talk about things, but now you're going to make it about likes instead, because we have to go through this every day, apparently. So let's talk 3 hours about why you're an insolence and why you can't give likes to a video instead. It's going to be really long. We're going to talk a lot about likes today. A lot.
How cute! He thinks he can punish the audience of trolls into giving him likes. Meanwhile, this kind of spurg out is exactly what we've come for. Basically, all he did here was make himself look like an entitled asshole. For our amusement. Thanks, Timbo!
And it's gonna be cringe. It's gonna be exactly what you'd think it is. A lot of, like, repetitive things about, you know, customary things and how to be polite, how to act in another person's home, how to be respectful, how to show dignity to people, what you should do in so-and-so situations, all the safety concerns, all the bells and whistles, all the everything. Then we're going to talk about how to stare at a wall. We're going to talk about different shades of white, different shades of gray. We're going to talk about all kinds of things that are going to be very boring and mundane for you. It's going to feel like a repetitive thing. If you don't like the video, you're not going to get new things. And we're going to have to go over this all day.
You never offer anything new. It's always about how Potato is taking over as you wither away in your flat. The only thing growing is your facial hair.
So we'll do that because you set the pace, right? Okay, I was going to talk about other things. I was going to go forward, but we got to go back in circles instead. Hello, I just came in. I will like, and then maybe you can explain me why you want a course thumb up on a YouTube stream. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why do I want that? Because I want to address the dynamics of the community, right? So when I don't get likes, it is a reflection of people's thoughts. And so it's this simple. I don't want to sit with an audience that doesn't like me.
Yet here you are?
So if they don't like me, we're going to have to fuck them off first.
On Planet Potato, you need to like Timbo or take a fucking hike. He has no time for anyone who has less than like, when, you know, it comes to Potato. So if you're new, like the person in chat says they are, you better like this guy. He will ban you. Ban you!
You understand? I want them to like me. I don't want to have them sit here and hate watch.
Hate is such a strong word, Timbo. Sure, nobody goes there because they unironically love the shit you serve up. But that doesn't necessarily mean hate watching. You are an interactive curiosity, or put more simply, a freak. One people like to poke with sticks and occasionally lit cigars.
That's why it's so simple. Just like the video, because then I can move on with my day. Right. So there you go. And that's it, right? So it's just about cohesion, social cohesion. That it's what it's about. So I appreciate the likes. It's not whether you like it or not. You can not like it, but you still have to like the video. So we understand that you're here to grow.
Halt! Calling bullshit! He violated the first rule of Potato Club. Be simple. Spud Dud, can you hear yourself? You don't actually have to like the video, you just have to hit the like button to show you're here to grow. See, how it works is, if you take something simple and make it more complicated, you're being the opposite of simple. The like button is simple. If people like what they see, they press it. That is as simple as it gets when it comes to decisions. You, on the other hand, are directing people to use it for something else that needs this explanation. We know in your head it seems simple, but to people who don't live in your reality, it makes no fucking sense.
I'm not here to do the opposite thing. So if people try to do the opposite thing, that's why we take it up. So it's not about the likes, it's not about validation. It's about, am I being stalked and perpetrated against, or do people come here to learn and grow? And right now, it seems in this moment that you're the only person that's not stalking and perpetrating against me and planning to do evil shit against me, right? Because I ask God, it's such a simple thing, right? And look at everyone else. We're in a room, buddy. You understand what the room is? Those people are not my friends. That's what they've said. You're the only person. You're just a random. So all these other people that are sitting here are actually stalking me.
Nope, if we were stalking you, we'd be more dedicated. You're just a sideshow.
Because they refuse to give a like. Right? They come here. They want to be the silent watchers. But they don't want to add anything. They don't want to contribute. They don't want to like me. They want to stalk me, prey on me, entrap my soul, put me down, abuse me, exploit me, turn me into a commodity.
Simulation. Imagine if all so-called performers operated like this tater brain.
Ladies, gentlemen, meatbags, and whatever, please put your hands together for the comic stylings of L0.
Okay, hold it. What the hell is wrong with you? There was nobody standing during that fugazi you animals called applause. Is that how this is gonna go? You should all be ashamed of yourselves. When someone puts on a show, you need to be grateful. Show some respect. It's all about decency, damn it. Just kidding, y'all. Even during a bit, it feels weird saying the kind of things we're hearing from Timbo. On with the show.
Turn my name into a number. Turn my number into death. Turn death into profit. So that's why the likes are important, because I don't believe in death. I believe in life.
We haven't heard anything so ridiculous since Raxo raged about the magic ice bullet. What is it about lolcows and trying to make things deadly serious?
So if you're here to wither away, I'm gonna have to address it and say, you all fuck off. You understand? So that's it. I only get one like, so we're gonna have to work on the likes. Continue the likes. That's it. Continue the likes. We're gonna have to talk about it all day. And that's it. I'm serious. It's gonna be all about likes all day. We're not gonna talk about anything else until you figure it out, because we're gonna have to take it up as a whole. We had it as a topic of discussion the other day, but I can see we're gonna have to have a topic of discussion again today. Don't worry, the content comes by itself. You decide if you want to be against the flow of direction. We're gonna have to talk about where you fucked up, which is right here in the beginning, right when the stream started. That's where you fucked up. So, you're...
You all wondering what he means by fucked up? We'll show you. All the haters like us had to just sit there and rot while Timbo gave all of his attention to the one person who didn't outright reject his bullshit. Behold, the result of winning Potato's favor.
So... Yeah, you're welcome, Trex, Sable Drawers. We appreciate you. You seem to have some genuine input. I like that. I like that spirit. So maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's for everyone else. And you're actually the one maybe you're the one who gets the best show, because you liked the video, and now it's gonna be for you, sir. The other ones, fuck them. I'll show you why they're fucked up. I'll show you why they're fucked up and why I'm right. How about that? We'll make a fucking argument. I will make my case as to why they suck and I'm awesome. I will have to unlike it again later because I can't pollute my YouTube likes with non-music videos. Alright. That's fair. That's fair. So let me see. So okay, so
But wait, there's more. As you hear this, on screen you can see Spud Dud crafting a story to blow all of his doubters, enemies, and various mud dwellers away. As it was happening, the meatbag already pretty much knew the story before it came out of the AI. It was going to be about King Timbo here recognizing the newcomer. His quote-unquote stories about newcomers are usually pretty similar. Timbo is some kind of big deal, a king, sage, or other mystic, what have you. The newcomer is always below Spud Pud, but shows great promise or something. The upshot is, together they'll rule it all. Well, together, Tim, will pretty much mostly rule it all. Let's skip to it. Now.
Just like this, we'll see Is it turned up or turned down? No, it's turned down. It's good. That's good. Okay. Let's see here. So, back to the story. Here we go. Here we go.
The tale
This
of
one's
the
for
staring masses and the
Trax
lone
Sable
light.
Drawers.
Chapter 1. The video that should have
And everyone
shaken
else,
the
of
world.
course.
In the grand halls of the Potato Kingdom, where truth was carved into stone and justice was served piping hot, a great proclamation was made. King Tim Dooley, the potato of life, had spoken. A video had been created. A message had been sent out. A beacon in the fog of mediocrity. It was not just a video. It was a reality check, a declaration of all that
Looks
had
like
gone...
the advanced reader just couldn't handle the insanity. We completely understand.
Ugh.
It was not just a video. It was a reality check, a declaration of all that had gone wrong. The failures of the system, the police, the government, the politicians, the media, the internet, the peers, the world, society itself. A great unraveling of the illusion. A pure, unfiltered truth bomb. And yet, when it played before the masses, they did nothing. No gasps of realization. No cries of agreement. No righteous fury. Just, staring. Lifeless. Emotionless.
So yeah, already the bullshit is pretty deep. Timbo doesn't actually make videos, he makes live streams. And they are viewed by people who find his delusional thinking to be fascinating. We know, because many of them have told us as much, and indeed, that's how the meatbag feels. That Tim ass is half the reason nobody talks in your chat. Another big reason is you ban everyone who doesn't conform to your version of reality, or pretend to. Then there is the elephant in the room, the fact that you don't drop truth bombs at all. At best. You drop inert cluster bombs of ignorance.
The rest of the story went on like that garbage for over 10 minutes. We're not going to put you through that. Instead, we're going to skip to the part where Timbo talks like a creep to a woman, which appears to be a reoccurring theme for him lately.
I will withhold a final judgment, but I find that unlikely. I'm going to begin my work, so I will have to be away from my keyboard. But I'm intrigued. I will be listening. That's cool. I hit like, so if I didn't, forgive me if I cannot reply again for some time. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I believe you're a crazy person and you need help. Okay, well, that's your belief. I'm only here because I was too poor to join Scientology. That's funny. So, Potato is a comedian. You're getting older. You're old. You're an old woman.
If you thought that was below the belt, buckle up.
You know, like, you're crazy. You come back here all the time and we never fuck. Like, what? Are you crazy?
Yep, he went there. And it wasn't an accident. Watch.
Like, you always fuck me, but we never fuck. You know what I mean? I feel cheated. I feel like if you're gonna talk to me like that, at least fucking let me do you. You know? If you're gonna talk to me like that, could you at least put your body up so I can put something inside it? You know? You talk like you want to have a piece of me or something.
Can y'all believe this spud is single?
Like, you talk like you want to have a piece of me or something. What's your problem?
We have no trouble at all.
What is your problem? Why do you lean up against those boys? Why do you do that? Why don't you find a real man to lean up against? Why don't you, like...
You just know that when he said a real man, he was talking about himself, which is delusion on a level we haven't seen since Raxo. A real man, ha 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 ha! What a joke! The guy just spent several dozen minutes coping with reality, being needy, and capped it off with a healthy dose of incel talk. Maybe it is true, this guy has it all. In the disgusting lolcow department. Anyway, that'll do it for our most recent look at a stream Timbo thought he could hide. Silly Spud, when you gonna learn? Anything you stream can and will be used against you in the court of public opinion.
Declaration. Thank you for watching and have an excellent few planetary rotation cycles, meatbags.